In this video, we are going to make the sparrow with clay. Hey there, welcome to our channel Craftspinner. In this video, I'll be showing you how to make a beautiful sparrow sculpture using clay. This tutorial is perfect for anyone looking to create their own unique bird art. So grab your clay and let's get started. I have taken a small lump of clay in my hands and I am kneading it till it's really and completely soft because I want to make a smooth ball out of it. This is the first step for making the bird because there shouldn't be any cracks in the clay. If there are any cracks, they are going to be visible when you complete your bird and the bird won't look so nice and cute. We want something really smooth, really nice looking. I have taken a small lump of clay because I am going to make a small bird. You can see in the beginning of the video I had used this bird in decorating a broken glass and that's why I am making it in a small size. But if you wish, you can change the size of the lump of clay to make a bigger bird according to your need and wish. Okay friends, here we don't need a separate lump of clay to make the tail of the sparrow. I am going to make its tail out of the same lump with which I am making this bird. Birds, butterflies, honeybees, small furry animals, they are all very handy for home decor items. At least this is my personal opinion. I would love to know what you people think, and do you love these things when you are making DIY projects? What you are seeing in my hands now is clay stick and I am going to use it for the delicate work. I am going to use it to give a delicate curve to the neck of the sparrow and we are also going to use it to give impressions to the tail of the sparrow. The needle thin end of the clay stick is very useful for making delicate lines and in this case for giving a feathery look to the tail. Sorry for the dark screen, but this is due to the sudden power cut. Now we are going to use a small separate lump of clay for making the beak of the sparrow. First of all, I'm going to knead the dough, then I'm going to make a ball out of it and then I am going to give this ball the shape of a teardrop. I am going to use white glue for sticking the beak of the sparrow. Eyes can be made with clay, but for giving them a more lifelike look, I am using black beads here. These are plain glass beads and they give a very real look to the eyes of the sparrows. That's why I use them. It's more easy, more handy to use these beads instead of making the eyes with clay and then painting them up with black and white color. Our sparrow is coming out nicely, but still it's a sparrow without wings. So now we are going to make the wings of the sparrow. For making the wings of the sparrow, I have taken two equal pieces of clay and then I have made balls out of them and then I have given them the shape of teardrops and then I have thinned those teardrops down with my fingers because wings are delicate and I needed the dough to be a bit thin. Wings are equal, so making equal wings, I have put those two wings together and then I have cut them together so that there shouldn't be any difference in their sizes. Now to give this wing a feather look, I am going to give cuts at one side of the wing in a slant at equal distance. Stay with me friends, I am going to give you some bonus tips for bird sculpture in the end of the video. We had given cuts to the wing for giving it a feather look and now we are going to give the edges of those cuts a bit round look to make them look like feathers. You are seeing a bird in my hand and this bird is made of rubber. It was my nephew's and I am going to use it to give impressions to the upper part of the wings. Again, we are going to use clay sticks to give impressions to the lower part of the wings that we had made earlier. Put your clay stick in the middle of the feather and then press it down. This way you are going to have a deep line in the center of the feather. And now put your clay stick at the side of the wing and then press it down. Make equal small lines in a slant and you are going to have the look of a feather. Your sparrow is made. Now leave it to dry for a few hours. We haven't given any color to the clay, so when the sparrow is dry it's going to be a bit transparent, and at that stage I'm going to tell you what to do next to give it a bit of color. You can see it's completely dry now, and now we are going to paint it. Actually it's a white zebra finch we had made here, and you know with the word white it's gonna be white, so I am using titanium white here to paint this sparrow. And for painting this bird, I am using water-based acrylic colors. I think somewhere in the middle of the video, I have said I am going to give you some bonus tips for bird sculpture, and I think it's time now to give those tips. So tip number one is, when you are making feathers, always take two equal pieces of clay, otherwise there would be a difference of size in your feathers. Tip number two, if you don't want to use some sort of a mold or tool for giving impressions to the wings, like I have used a rubber bird here, then I would say make very small leaves of clay and stick them on the wing to give the wing a feathery look. So our white finch is painted all white, but its beak is left. So a white zebra finch has a very deep red beak, and I am going to use crimson color here to paint its beak. And there you have it, your very own sparrow sculpture made from clay. I hope you have enjoyed this tutorial and found it helpful, and if so, subscribe to this channel for more DIY projects.